Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Here's the English story written in simple English for English learners. Let's begin. The Secret Garden of Hope. The Mysterious Letter. Maya was a 17-year-old girl who lived in a small village called Greenwood. Her parents were farmers, and life was simple. She loved to read books and dream of adventures far beyond the fields and forests. One day, after school, Maya saw a small envelope on the ground near the gate of her house. It was not dirty or old. It looked new. There was no name on it, just a red flower sticker on the back. Curious, Maya opened the envelope. Inside was a short note: "Follow the butterflies near the river. The garden will open for the one who believes." Maya laughed a little. "Is this a joke?" she said aloud. But she couldn't stop thinking about it. The next morning, Maya went to the river after finishing her chores. The sun was shining, and the wind was soft. Suddenly, she saw a group of colorful butterflies flying toward the forest path. Remembering the note, she followed them. After walking for 10 minutes, she saw something strange: an old wooden gate covered with ivy. It looked like no one had opened it in years. Yet, when she touched it, the gate slowly opened. The hidden garden. Maya's heart beat fast as she stepped through the old gate. Inside, there was no path, only grass, trees, and silence. But something felt different. The air smelled sweeter, and everything looked brighter. She walked slowly. Then she saw a small stone bench and a wooden sign next to it. The sign had a message: "Speak kindly to the earth, and the garden will speak back." Maya read the words again. "What does that mean?" she whispered. Just then, a gentle breeze passed through the garden, and the leaves on the trees began to rustle. She thought it was just wind, but then she heard something else: a soft humming sound. She turned around and saw a small girl, maybe 10 years old, sitting under a tree. The girl wore a white dress and had flowers in her hair. "Hello," Maya said, surprised. "Who are you?" The girl smiled. "My name is Lily. I've been waiting for you." "Waiting for me? Why?" Maya asked. "Because only someone with a kind heart can enter this garden. You followed the butterflies. That means you believe." Maya sat down beside her. "This place, it feels magical. Is it real?" Lily nodded. "Very real. But only a few people can see it. This is a garden of hope. It heals broken hearts and gives strength to those who are lost." Maya looked around. "It's beautiful. But, how can a garden give hope?" Lily stood up and walked to a tree with bright golden flowers. She touched one gently. "These trees listen. These flowers remember. If you talk to them, they listen to your fears. If you cry, they comfort you." Maya didn't know what to say. She had never heard anything like this before. But in her heart, she felt calm. Safe. "Can I come here again?" Maya asked. Lily smiled warmly. "Yes, but you must keep it a secret. And remember, the garden only opens to those who believe." Maya promised to keep the secret. As she walked back home, the gate slowly closed behind her. But something inside her had changed. She felt stronger, like the garden had planted a tiny seed of hope in her heart. A seed of change. The next morning, Maya woke up feeling different. The garden stayed in her mind. It wasn't a dream. She remembered the butterflies, the gate, and the little girl named Lily. All day at school, she couldn't stop thinking about the garden. Her classmates talked and laughed, but Maya was quiet. She looked outside the classroom window and smiled to herself. After school, Maya walked by the river again. She wasn't sure if the butterflies would return, but she waited patiently. The sky turned golden, and just as she was about to leave, 3 butterflies flew past her. She followed them. This time, the gate opened even faster. The garden welcomed her with the same warm feeling. The trees swayed gently, and the flowers seemed to nod in joy. Lily was waiting by the stone bench. "You came back," she said. "Yes," Maya said. "I had to. I feel so peaceful here." Lily nodded. "That's because this place listens. You can talk to the garden, and it will help you." Maya looked around. "How do I do that?" "Sit under any tree," Lily said. "Close your eyes. Tell it what's in your heart." Maya found a tall tree with silver leaves. She sat down and closed her eyes. "I feel alone sometimes," she whispered. "I smile outside, but inside, I don't feel strong. I miss my grandma. I miss her stories and hugs." Suddenly, a soft breeze touched her cheek. It felt like a gentle hand. The leaves above her made a sweet, singing sound. A flower fell into her lap. She opened her eyes. "Did the garden just answer me?" Lily smiled. "Yes. It heard you." For the first time in many months, Maya felt a tear fall, but it was not a sad tear. It was light. Healing. "I never told anyone that before," she said softly. "The garden is your friend now," Lily said. "You can tell it anything. And in return, it gives you strength." Maya picked up the fallen flower and held it close. I feel better already," she said. "Because you shared your heart," Lily said. "The garden always rewards honesty and kindness." As the sun began to set, Maya stood up. "Will I always be able to find this place?" she asked. Lily looked at her with kind eyes. "As long as you believe in hope and kindness, the garden will find you." Maya nodded. And as she walked home, the flower still in her hand, she knew something inside her had begun to change. The garden gives back. Days passed, and Maya kept visiting the garden after school. Each time, she talked to the trees, the flowers, and even the wind. She felt like the garden was becoming her second home. One afternoon, Maya brought a notebook with her. She began to write her feelings under her favorite tree. "Today I felt sad in class, but when I came here, I smiled again. I feel like I can breathe here." As she closed her notebook, a small glowing butterfly landed on its cover. Maya watched it, amazed. Then she saw something even more surprising. A flower near the tree opened slowly, and inside it was a small silver stone. It sparkled in the light. Maya picked it up and looked at Lily, who had just appeared. "What is this?" Maya asked. Lily smiled gently. "The garden is giving you a gift." "A gift? Why?" "Because you have given it your truth," Lily said. "You shared your sadness and your joy. This stone is called a hope stone. It will remind you of your strength." Maya held the stone close. It felt warm in her hand. "But what do I do with it?" she asked. "Whenever you feel lost," Lily said, "just hold it. Close your eyes. Think of the garden. And you will remember that you're never alone." Maya felt a wave of peace wash over her. "Can I give hope to others too?" she asked. Lily nodded. "Yes, and that is the greatest gift of all. If someone is sad or scared, share your story. Tell them about the garden, not its location, but the feeling. The hope. The light." That night, Maya placed the stone under her pillow. For the first time in months, she slept deeply and peacefully. The next day, at school, Maya noticed something different. Her classmate Sam sat alone in the corner, looking upset. Normally, Maya wouldn't say anything, but today, she felt brave. She walked up to him and sat beside him. "Hey," she said softly. "Are you okay?" Sam shrugged. "Not really. My dog ran away yesterday. I feel empty." Maya remembered the garden, the tree, the stone. She didn't mention the garden, but she said, "You know, I used to feel lost too. But someone once told me that pain can grow into strength, if we believe it can." Sam looked at her. "Really?" "Yes," she smiled. "Even the saddest stories can have beautiful endings." For the first time that day, Sam smiled a little. That evening, when Maya returned to the garden, she found a new flower blooming near her writing tree. Inside it was another hope stone. She turned to Lily, who had just appeared. "The garden saw what you did," Lily said. "You gave hope. So now, the garden gives you more. A garden in the heart." Maya's world was slowly changing. She still had hard days, but now, she handled them differently. When her teacher scolded her for forgetting homework, she didn't cry. She quietly told herself, "This moment will pass." She had learned that from the garden. One morning, Maya was sitting on the school steps when her friend Tara joined her. "You've changed," Tara said. "You smile more now, you used to be so quiet." Maya thought for a moment. "Maybe I've found something that helps me feel stronger." "What is it?" Tara asked, curious. Maya smiled but didn't explain everything. "Let's just say I found a place that reminds me of who I really am." That evening, Maya returned to the garden, carrying a small plant in a pot. She met Lily near the pond. "I want to give something back," Maya said. Lily's eyes sparkled. "A gift for the garden?" Maya nodded. "This plant was my grandmother's. I've taken care of it since she passed away. I think she'd love for it to be part of this magical place." They found a quiet corner in the garden. Together, they planted it in the soft soil. Maya whispered, "For Grandma." As she stood, something incredible happened. The plant glowed softly and bloomed with 3 white flowers, though it was not flowering before. Lily smiled. "Your love made it bloom." Maya felt tears in her eyes again, but happy ones. Suddenly, the garden began to shimmer. Flowers opened at once, trees swayed without wind, and butterflies filled the sky. "What's happening?" Maya asked. Lily touched her arm. "The garden is fully awake now." "Why now?" "Because someone with a kind and brave heart gave to it without expecting anything in return," Lily said. "And now, it has something important to show you." Lily led Maya to a part of the garden she hadn't seen before. In the middle was a tall mirror made of vines and crystal. "Look," Lily said. Maya stepped closer. In the mirror, she didn't see her usual self. She saw a strong girl with shining eyes, standing in a garden filled with light. Around her were other children smiling, laughing, and helping one another. "Who are they?" Maya asked. Lily replied, "They are the people you will inspire. The ones who need hope, just like you once did." Maya touched the mirror gently. "Will I really help that many people?" Lily nodded. "The garden chose you for a reason. You are not just healing, you are becoming a light for others." Maya stood silently, heart full. As the sun set, she said goodbye to Lily and the garden, but this time, it didn't feel like an end. Because Maya understood something now, the garden wasn't just a place. It was a part of her. And it would grow wherever kindness bloomed. The secret spreads. Maya woke up early the next morning. The hope stone was still under her pillow. She held it in her hands and smiled. She felt different now, strong, calm, and full of purpose. At school, her classmates were loud and busy. But Maya noticed something more important: many of them looked tired, sad, or lonely. She remembered what Lily had said, "You are becoming a light for others." During break, Maya saw a girl named Nia sitting alone near the fence. Nia was always quiet, and some students even made fun of her. Maya took a deep breath and walked over. "Hi, I'm Maya," she said gently. Nia looked surprised. "I know, but we've never talked." "I'm sorry for that," Maya said kindly. "Can I sit with you?" Nia slowly nodded. They sat in silence for a moment. Then Maya asked, "Do you like nature?" Nia's eyes brightened just a little. "I love flowers." That one word, love, was all Maya needed to hear. "I know a place," Maya said. "A garden. It's really special. You can't see it with your eyes, only with your heart." Nia gave her a confused look. "It's hard to explain," Maya smiled. "But sometimes, when you feel really sad, this place can bring you peace." Nia looked away. "I've been feeling like that a lot lately." Maya gently placed her hand on Nia's. "Then maybe you'll find your own garden too." That night, Maya visited the secret garden again. Lily was already waiting by the glowing tree. "I talked to Nia today," Maya said proudly. "I think she needs hope." Lily's face glowed with warmth. "You're planting seeds in people's hearts. Will they grow?" Maya asked. "Yes," Lily said. "Not all at once. But kindness is like sunlight, it helps everything grow." Maya looked around the garden. She noticed something amazing. In one part of the garden, where nothing had grown before, tiny flowers were blooming. Each flower had a soft glow, just like the one that had held her first hope stone. "Are these because of Nia?" Maya asked. Lily nodded. "Each time you share hope, the garden grows." Maya touched one of the new flowers. It opened in her hand, revealing a tiny golden seed. "This is for her," Lily said. Maya took the seed and carefully placed it in her pocket. The next day at school, Maya gave Nia a tiny paper envelope with the seed inside. "What is it?" Nia asked. "A gift," Maya said. "Plant it in your own way. It's special." Nia smiled for the first time in a long while. "Thank you, Maya." That night, as Maya looked at the stars, she whispered, "Hope doesn't live in just one garden. It lives wherever we choose to share it." The Garden Keeper. A few days later, Maya sat under the big school tree during lunch. She looked around and smiled quietly. Things had changed. Nia now had two new friends. Tara had started bringing flowers to class. Even Maya's teacher, Mrs. Verma, had smiled more often lately. Something invisible but powerful was spreading like light. And Maya knew it all started with the garden. That evening, she returned once again. This time, the garden was glowing brighter than ever. Butterflies filled the air, and a sweet song of wind moved through the leaves. Lily stood beside the glowing tree, smiling. "I can feel it," Maya whispered. "The garden is alive with new hope." Lily nodded. "Because you've given it room to grow inside others." As they walked through the garden paths, Lily said something unexpected: "The garden has chosen its new keeper." Maya stopped. "Keeper? Yes, Lily said. The garden doesn't belong to one person. But sometimes, it chooses someone to guide others, to protect its magic, and to keep hope alive. Maya's heart beat faster. Is it me? Lily smiled. You've already been doing it. Maya sat on a smooth stone. But I'm just a girl. You're not just anything, Lily said gently. You're someone who felt pain, found light, and chose to share it. That's a leader. Maya looked at the stars above the garden. What do I have to do? Lily pointed to a circle of small stones in the garden center. You'll help new hearts find their way here. You'll remind them that pain doesn't last forever. You'll guide them just like someone once guided you. Maya's eyes filled with tears. Will I still see you? Lily looked at her kindly. Maybe not in the same way. But I will always be part of this garden. And so will you. She reached into her pocket and took out a small, round crystal the color of dawn. This is the light seed, she said. When someone needs the garden, hold it, close your eyes, and think of them. The garden will know. Maya took it with both hands. It was warm. Lily stepped back. From now on, the garden will answer to you. Suddenly, soft lights rose around Maya. The trees bent slightly, as if bowing to her. The flowers opened in slow waves. The wind whispered her name. Maya felt calm. Brave. Ready. She looked around one last time but Lily was gone. Only the wind remained. That night, Maya held the light seed tightly in her hand. She whispered, "This is just the beginning." The first visitor. The next few days passed quietly. Maya continued helping her friends at school, smiling more and listening carefully. Her heart felt lighter now, but the weight of responsibility was also real. She was the keeper of the garden now. One night, as she was about to fall asleep, she remembered what Lily had said, when someone needs the garden, hold the light seed and think of them. She sat up, opened her drawer, and picked up the small crystal. It still glowed faintly in the dark. Suddenly, she thought of Rishi, her younger cousin who had lost his father a few months ago. Since then, he hardly smiled, spoke very little, and had stopped drawing the one thing he used to love. Maya closed her eyes, held the crystal tightly, and whispered, "Let Rishi feel peace. Let him feel the garden." The crystal grew warm in her hand. Then, everything faded to white. Maya opened her eyes. She was standing once again in the magical garden. But something was different this time. She was not alone. On the path near the stream stood Rishi, looking around with wide, amazed eyes. "Rishi," Maya called out gently. He turned and gasped, "Maya, where are we?" "It's called the Garden of Hope," she said, walking to him. "You were called here." Rishi looked unsure. "Is it real?" Maya knelt down and smiled. "As real as the pain you feel. But also as real as the love inside you." They walked together under the glowing trees. Rishi's eyes sparkled as he saw birds made of light, flowers that opened when they laughed, and clouds that rained tiny stars. "It's so beautiful," he whispered. Maya gently said, "Your heart brought you here. This garden heals sadness. One feeling at a time." Rishi stopped walking. "I miss Papa." Maya nodded. "I know. I miss him too." They sat near a pond that reflected not just their faces but their feelings. "I stopped drawing," Rishi said. "Because every picture reminded me of him." Maya reached into her pocket. The light seed had changed, it was now a small glowing pencil. She handed it to him. "Maybe it's time to draw again," she said. Rishi took it with care. As soon as he touched it, colors danced across the pond water. I want to come back here, he said. You will, Maya smiled. Whenever your heart is ready. The next morning, Rishi ran to Maya's house with a big smile. He held a drawing in his hand. It was a picture of a glowing garden, with two people walking hand in hand. It's you and me, he said. In the place from my dream. Maya smiled and whispered, it wasn't a dream. A new secret. Maya couldn't stop thinking about Rishi's smile. Something had changed in him and in her. It wasn't just magic. It was something more powerful, connection. She was learning that the real magic of the garden wasn't the glowing trees or talking flowers. It was how the garden made people feel safe, seen, strong. At school, Maya watched quietly. She noticed Meena, a quiet girl who always sat alone. Her books were neat, but her eyes were sad. She didn't talk much, and she never looked anyone in the eyes. Maya had an idea. That evening, she held the light seed and whispered, if Meena's heart is hurting, let the garden call her. Nothing happened at first. But Maya felt a soft hum in her chest. She knew something had begun. That night, Maya entered the garden again. This time, she found something new, a locked wooden door covered in vines near the glowing pond. She had never seen it before. She walked closer. Words were carved into the door, some secrets open only with kindness. Maya reached out, but the door didn't open. Then she heard a voice behind her. It was soft, unsure. Where are we? It was Meena. Maya turned. You're here. Meena looked frightened. What is this place? It's safe, Maya said gently. It's called the Garden of Hope. Meena hesitated. Why am I here? Because your heart needs healing. Just like mine did. Meena's eyes filled with tears. I don't want to feel this pain anymore. Maya sat beside her. You don't have to carry it alone. They walked together, slowly. The flowers opened as they passed, and birds with golden wings followed them. When they reached the wooden door, Maya stopped. This door is new, she said. And I think it's meant for you. Meena stepped closer. But how do I open it? Maya looked at the carving again. Some secrets open only with kindness. Try speaking your truth, Maya whispered. Even if it's scary. Meena placed her hand on the door and softly said, I'm tired of hiding. I miss my mom. I don't want to pretend I'm okay anymore. The vines around the door began to move. She continued, her voice shaking, I want someone to understand me. To sit with me even if I'm quiet. I want to feel seen. With a soft click, the door creaked open. Inside was a small room filled with warm light. A table stood in the center, holding a single object, a mirror. In its place was a small note in glowing letters, the garden lives where kindness grows. She smiled. That day, she sat beside a new student who looked nervous. She shared her lunch with a boy who forgot his. She left an anonymous card on Meena's desk that said, You are seen. You are strong. That evening, Maya stood near her window, looking at the stars. She whispered, Thank you, garden, I'll keep growing what you gave me inside myself and in the world. And far away, in a place no map could find, the garden glowed brighter than ever. Because a new keeper had been born. Not one who protects a place, but one who protects hope. The end. The Secret Garden of Hope, a story for hearts that need light.